Just disarm with me bare hands. Weaker than pixies, humans.
Oh, you got him good.
And who are you? Another pest? You're just a teensy gnome, and you think you rule the world. Ah!
As the symbol glows, power courses through you. Authority.
Well, not us. Things are changing. We got the absolute on our side now. You better learn your place. Go on. Kiss my foot. Or I'll wipe that nasty look right off your face.
You kneel before him, eagerly feigning reverence.
Good! Yeah, good.
But with one quick snatch, you envelop a toe in your foul maw.
That trickster! Ah!
The toe itself tastes of curd, cave-aged, with thick helpings of rancid gristle.
Ah, you fiend! Ah! Ah! I'll teach you some respect!
Hungry for the slaughter.
Show us what you got! I'm talented!
Stop!
Come on!
Let's move. A rough tempest I will raise.
Torment! Whoa! Hey! Hey! That hurts! I won't crush her! Knock that teeth out!
What do you call a pair sneakers?
Got to press on.
Show us what you got!
Time to kill.
Wait! I yield! I yield! Help! Help me!
Rip the kid's face off!
I don't fancy their chances.
Take this! This one's for the absolute! That's a long word. Crush the bull bag!
Please help me.
Get them guts and nice and juicy.
This is making my head hurt.
At the ready.
Oh, shoot, Steve. Doesn't make any sense.
Should get started.
Sad is big old boy. What's a chick got to be sad about?
Got to press on.
Doesn't make any sense. Shoot, Steve. That's a long word. Yeah. That's a long word. Big old boy. That's a long word. I'm talented. Shoot, Steve.
All right.
Excellent word. I'll be a big old boy. Sad as stick. What's a tick? Sad as stick. I'm talented.
Seems like the best way.
Sad as yeah. Be sad about. I'll be a big old boy. Excellent word. I'm talented.
All right then.
Spill some blood.
Doesn't make any sense. I'll be a big old boy.
No hesitation.
I'm talented.
much longer.
Doesn't make any sense.
That should work.
I'm ready.
I'll be a big old boy.
The subtle approach.
I'm talented.
I'm fading fast. I must heal. And away I go.
Shall we cut and run? To the death.
Sad is stick. What's the tick got to be sad about? Doesn't make any sense. Yeah.
I miss this.
I'll be a big old. That's a long word. Big old boy.
Time for a new approach.
Doesn't make any sense.
Here goes nothing.
I'm talented.
Need to find a way forward.
Excellent. This way.
Puke sting. Sad is stick. What's a tick got to be sad about? I'll be a big old boy.
Can you feel death's cold grip? Moving.
I'm talented. Doesn't make any sense.
Maybe I should... No, this is good. Have to keep going.
Don't linger.
Oh, puke stink.
A little help.
I trust. Were excellent. Humor me. And next? Right. You then have access. No, no, no. You start that.
Take your.
I cannot die. Please help me.
No traps, please. First in my heart.
My word, you did it! Oh, it's good to be alive. My hands are still cold, so that handshake will have to wait, but in the meantime... Thank you. Quite. And I must say, I'm glad you've taken my plight to heart. I see my trust in you was most excellently placed. Now, I believe adventure awaits. Or misadventure, perhaps. Shall we? Nothing would give me greater pleasure. What's the subject of the day? The instructions were easy enough, weren't they? If slightly elaborate. I find that a healthy amount of theatrics, a voice from the beyond, a magic flute, a friendly, if highly combustible magma method, tends to make for a more compelling case. If nothing else, I'm sure I piqued your curiosity. Think of it as tribute. The kind a king might pay to a more powerful neighbor to avoid invasion. As long as I pay, there will be peace. But should I ever stop, along comes a war. I can assure you, the battlefield would extend well beyond the borders of my body alone. An eruption the size of Waterdeep, I think my exact words were. Ah, yes. Karsus. Karsus was perhaps the most powerful wizard that ever lived. The child who would be a god, the elves called him. And he tried. With a spell of his own devising, he endeavored to usurp in one fell swoop the power of the goddess of magic. Mistral, she was called then. Imagine what it must have felt like to be a god, to know yourself, to be untouchable, to be mistaken. As Karsus aimed his spell at her, she began to unravel, and with her, the entire weave. Too late did he realize what he had unleashed. It would have been the end of everything had not Mistral sacrificed herself. The goddess of magic is all magic. By dying, the entire weave was lost, and the spell that challenged a god failed. It was the end of Mistral, the end of Karsus, and the end of an entire civilization. As the child who would be a god was turned to stone, his empire came crashing down around him. The floating cities of Netheril were no more. An event that came to be known as Karsus's folly. For a spell, Mistral was reborn as Mistra. Upon her return, the weave returned with her. Now, so many centuries later, I try to follow in the footsteps of Karsus. Not to destroy Mistra, but to prove my love for her. I tried to control only a fraction of the magic that was unleashed that fateful day. I merely sought to return one tiny diamond to an imperfect crown. Gale's folly, one might call it. History, repetition. It's the way things go. If it should ever come to that, if I ever know I am no longer able to stop it, I will do anything I can to ensure no one but me pays for my mistakes. I will find the remotest place on the surface of Faerun, or perhaps far below in the depths of the Underdark. I will await that death, alone. I promise I will not betray your trust. You kept me by your side despite the menace that I am. If worst comes to worst, I will be long gone before the curtain falls.